Let's see what we can do now.
No.
If you can clear it, we can shift it today only.
Captain Kano, you can't give excuses for what you are not doing.
I'm not giving excuses.
You asked for.
What's the use of the Agenda 111 site?
So part of the contract is for them to screen the dread materials to take out the filth.
Cisco is almost 60% clear. Now the area which we should concentrate is Vodafone and Avenor, and it has not been handed over to us till now. I'm ready to move even today.
Has this place been handed over to you?
Yes, sir. This
We
one
are
is,
talking about this place.
yes, so that I'm saying this has been handed over. We are working in 2 days. The Cisco will be clear. Then next we should move there, and where material should go. 9 December we had a meeting with them. They said they are doing SCR for that onion market Agenda 11. So we cannot take over. It's a meeting with you, sir. Let's see what we can do now. If you can.
President Mahama ekase obeye na oye no kwa de ewase yeka ho asem what ase endura ana otwa betting taxa na edda betting bisu to say 11 betting tax any nyama tax bia otwitwa ma oyifiri okra as I said there o seniska ekoto bi mobile money wallet mu a betting tax the betting tax 11 tax bi aniwa ebe chew another 10% bi aniwa obetua afa scanner wasene akoto obi mobile money wallet mu yanim se emre kakra atweme na nka wo sene 10,000 cedis ekoto obi mobile money wallet mu a 11 eteno 100 Ghana cedis challenge se Ghana scan ye free money so abuzi of motion money o sene 10,000 cedis mob a ombete 100 cedis a na eno ene titia mampenyi your former John Nanado Downpour fuado John Nanado Downpour fuado o de ebe to tax wa na nyame adom John Dramani Mahama bai waba abeyi fi okra ndrade watwem tin ton time no betting tax no 11 tax na tax we free on crofo bebre debate won say na every tax na yedi bu amai oba America oba Europe oba krokro bia tax na yedi bu amai na tax we free we ebe na omai no atimi akose so an crofo mo kasa asem no mombra na mi chire mo President JJ Lawrence ba no na tax bi eni odibu omai no John Ajekum kufo ba na taxes wa ba na enyesa taxes we odibu omai no yema penyi John fifi atames ba na taxes bi say ni nzo bu omai no na adonkwa ba ye de oso on de taxa odi bebu omai no 11 any betting tax ana ojeje ye dia na otimi de ye me no nyina nim so wan fa anya hwe sa tax ojeje nyina ya agosi aga ye hu de odi ye ye betimi akasa ndende na ado tax ojeje ye ever 11 ne betting tax na ojeje ya odi twinga na temamufo aso yie pa na we no de ye hu hwe se wo hu de odi ye ya ba jo mami hu comment section what I say and John Dramani Mahama watwem tinto tan kra chese sa taxes no enye adwuma biem na enye no nko enye no ntina enda nkasa metia na onim se na no nsu eto ewa Accra senia esi eyili efa nnuama sei bebre ya na eyare hosem na yeba panyi John Dramani Mahama ende wati asi kroma onu ankasa nam gotes ayede ama contractors omunye gotes akese wa Accra wa onim Accra de gotes ya make onim ebi odon na mo ekofa jowuro mo be pie secret won sa gotes akese no say the ama contractors so munya na omudi abro because omunni say na abro president etete o man Ghana so nti o contractors no so betima di abro na nde de John Dramani Mahama so trans onu ankasa esi because o say yo me April yo April ya enko ba bia April May June na chese nsuo akase ebe start ato Ghana na on pese nsuo akase ebe ba beto June no ebe ba be yiri nkrofo nti o ginem ama animanim ya gotes na ye dia ma contractors ne bi kura no yo mo kokwasa no ono jinem to no wasuo ama contractors no demand before June. Chese umu say no atisi abonte share gottes no pie baby contractors bia if you only contractors be kura debate like ono mu change words Charlie enya agrokro to say yes Ibrahim Captain Ibrahim spirit no ebi abegura John Dramani Mahama and no ana yepe what I say now you must say bastard boys you mu you got them almost bomb modern ye pa e di atigana enim like magana enim abenyam no you must say Chatawale eko cho musika bi na apart from no ye man pen John Dramani Mahama wan trust o ye man pen ono so e dey support na emu odu kakra eko support emrante ya to say ye emrante ya omo e dey car bi to say excavator anketua na ye di you got am no omo Accra bia aba be dura chese ebe boa ama ba stop boys edwuma etimi akoso pa na ye akọ ni akohwe kwan a ye man pen John Dramani Mahama etisi abonte no one eye contractors ne got a emu aye choker or like onu agina nti abusua dimachini onkohwe yama penyi John Dramani Mahama onu ankasa esi abonte ekoboae ema omu hwe enwuma dia wase omu di ema gottes no mu yi ansana anase omu ye gottes na kese kura ansana yako June se de be ya nso kese ebeto no June July no timanfo mo Accra ne patam die omo betimi ade omo afri Friday no na se na ebeko no mesrew won like video ya bomode na like comment share ema onu abi so enye bi hwe so on follow page anase o subscribe page embeka abusue ho a bohomode na subscribe sisi a turn notification bell at all se na be ya dan nyina ya drop new video bi a only first person a ube on sabeka na fe de yenko ne yenko he yama penye John Dramani Mahama emra obon kwante eku
clear it. We can shift it today only.
Captain Kano, you can't give excuses for what you are not doing.
I'm not giving excuses.
You asked for.
What's the use of the Agenda 111 site?
So part of the contract is for them to screen the dread materials to take out the filth, so that whatever is recoverable they can put it to use elsewhere. Then they have to deposit the residual materials to a site that we have provided. At the beginning of the contract, we alerted them that we had 3 handling sites. That's what we could secure for the project. The Odona site, the Colina site, and then the Pasico. So those were handed over to them. But they came back to tell us that the sites were not adequate. But in the contract, it requires the contractor to do due diligence. So that at the beginning of the contract, if you were aware that the sites were not enough, you should have flagged it to us. Then we would have authorized you to look for your own site. But you didn't do that. You looked at the sites that we had and you initiated the contract. So even coming back to us to support you to acquire, to get that Agenda 111, it was facilitation that we were facilitating, but it was upon your request. So when RCC released the site, the only thing that had to be done was a screening, and that was done right after that. And they were supposed to proceed to do the handling, the screening of the materials, in addition to the site that we have provided for them, that site as well. But they didn't take advantage of that opportunity till after the elections, and then the young boys took over the site. But even afterwards, we've had several meetings with them that these sites, the site and sites, we have paid the compensation. So it's clear for you to even use, at least when you scoop it out, you can put it as they are now doing. But from December, that opportunity was there, because December, we have paid everybody along the side, the banks, for them to be able to use the sites to de-water, do some minimal handling, then you could excavate it. But still there was delay in the processes.
What is the delay of the process? I have never understood.
We said from December, we had said the sites are available to you in addition to...
I've been told even this site is clear. There is not even an inch of a place to put a machine. I don't have legal authority to push people out.
Captain Ghana, we had provided you access to the site. Number 2, in the contract, the contractor is responsible for the security. Once we hand over the site, you must secure it. You must put in the effort to secure it. It's part of your contract conditions. But you act oblivious of your own obligations, a contract that you yourself have signed. So we cannot turn our eyes away and let you do whatever you please, because in the end it will have other adverse impacts on people. So you are supposed to secure the site. Secure the site. Once we've handed over, secure the site.
How can I stop people from, if they're squatters, tell me what legal authority I have to stop them?
But it tells you they paid them compensation.
We paid them compensation.
They pay to them, but we have to remove them at least. If they remove and give me the place to work, like they've given me working. So this place, they say they're paid compensation. So there's not even one inch of place to put even my car cannot stop there.
Exactly.
And I have no legal authority to push people out.
From where we stand, it is just one excuse after one excuse. It's a constrained site, we know. It's a built-up area, we know. But we have put in measures as much as we can. And once we say take over the site, this place in December we told you bring your equipment here. The last people who were holdouts, once they see your equipment working, they are aware that a contractor is actively working here. And so once they have received their compensation, they have no entitlement to be here. But for how long did we tell you, bring your equipment here? Our social safeguards is here. We've told you repeatedly, bring the equipment here. It was last 2 weeks when the anti-flood task force was going around that they quickly brought some machines here. And
I did not bring machine quickly here. There is a method to dredge. There is a method to dredge.
After the other. It's
Sir,
one excuse after the other.
with due respect, you are using the wrong word.
You see, the point is, these projects are important because people's lives are involved. I remember the last time it flooded, I came with you across there. You saw the devastation.
Yes.
And so the projects are time sensitive. Look at it now, we're in April. Next month, May. June is the heaviest rainfall season for Accra. If this thing is not ready, it's going to destroy people's properties here. And that's why the consultants are saying, speed up the work.
Yes, if I may be allowed, if they clear this, after you ever not put a phone, I can.
So who clears the squatters?
So once we pay them, we use the assembly, they have a task force. They have 2 weeks to vacate site. Once you receive your money, 10 days, you must be gone. We use the assembly's task force to do that clearance. And then we inform you the site is available for you.
Companies and individuals, lands, titled lands. Construction of the N1 and the construction of this very overpass brought much of the water closer. So because it affects Kaitek Delta, they have taken it upon themselves to even finance the dredging of this big gutter right from Awushi towards the Malam market through to the campus.
Let me get you. You said these are titled lands.
Yes.
This is not a wetland.
These are titled lands owned by Kaitek Delta Limited.
But who gave them title on a wetland?
Do you work with Kaitek?
So the title land they have from...
Do you work with Kaitek?
No, I'm with Bawi.
So you are the ones who sold the land to them?
Much of these lands fall within
you are the
the
one who sold the land.
Bawi. Yes.
Okay, so we are talking about a Ramsey site
Yes.
that we have sold to a private company to silt. And they are now filling the land and causing problems.
Okay.
And you are here defending it and say it's a titled land.
Not defense.
The Ramsey site is for Bawe chiefs. So you are selling the Ramsey site to a private company. And you are here to defend the fact that the company is filling the place up and causing problems.
That's a very
good question. And you want us to continue listening to you?
No, please.
Please. We are not ready to.
And the point even is, your point about the N1 blocking the water. I mean, there's a bridge. The water flows under the bridge. So how did the N1 block water? Because they take cognition of the drains and they build over. And so the water flows under the bridge. The problem now is the filling of this wetland. Nobody was supposed to sell this land. You don't sell wetlands. They are protected sites. Go to other places where people have built there. Their buildings have been demolished. So the traditional authority has no right to sell or give title to somebody on a wetland, because that's where the water flows and stays and continues to the sea. So if the person is dredging the small drain from you and he's narrowing the drain here, so all this water that is coming from up there, where is it going to pass?
So the dredging is from the Malam market, under the bridge of the Malam market, through to Palm Rose. So it's been widened. Hitherto, it was very narrow, but because of what we needed to be widened enough to be able to collect the water that goes. So it's for that reason that since this dredging has taken place, all the major downpour over these few months have been well contained by this dredging, and this place has been
That's down there. you see, don't stop this. The effect
Down
is
there.
down there.
Have you been down there? Have you visited the site? Yes. The site behind. Those.
Mr. President, I think that the tax force has been here. We've gone around with hydrology, we've gone around with water resources, we've gone around with the village. The challenge here is that the over one football field that you see here, which is being filled consistently by a company, two companies here, and then I think the VIP on the other end. They are the ones that are closing up the retention basin. So if you go to Blue Lagoon, which we have to drive through the other end, every house there, the water enters into the rooms. Every house. In fact, most of them you see is green from the last rains that came. The drain that President Mills constructed that he was referring to, it's choked right there because the water can't flow into this place. So if the chiefs sold the land to the private companies, he should not be here and be defending the fact that they've sold land and somebody is dredging a small piece, because the effect is not going to be here. As Mr. Meko said the last time, we can do all the works that we are currently doing up there. If this siltation continues, and you can see that they are going. The last time we came, they were not here. And they block access to this place. So you can only access this place through their company. You cannot come through the other end. They've deliberately drilled some things there so you can't come. So they have the leeway to be doing this and building a wall, and they will come and put up structures here. Then government would always be called upon. There is flooding in Blue Lagoon, Bawe is flooded, Malam Junction is flooded. Because they have taken money and they are benefiting for the private company, everybody else must suffer. I don't think that should be the case.
Okay.
In charge of trains.
Okay, good. Good to see you.
Yeah, President, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, so as you may recall, the 2015